Hi everyone, at this time our group will present one of the lessons in English, namely news items. Do you guys like reading news on social media or the internet? Or do you prefer to watch news on TV? These are small examples of news items that we will explain now. So, what are news items? Definition of news items. News items is a text whose contents are information about events that are important to be reported to the reader.
Social function refers to inform the readers about newsworthy or important event of the day. The second, to present information the readers about newsworthy or important event of day.
The generic structure of news items. Main event, newsworthy event, headline of the news. When we read newspaper of news on cell phones, of course we will see the title of a news, that the main event. Background event, elaboration, telling the specific event and answering 5W1 verse 8. In this section, we can find out what the content of the news that we read, because in it there are 5W verse 8, namely what, where, why, who, when, and how. Sources, statement or opinion from someone who involves in the event or know about the chronology of the event.
Language features of news items. First, focusing on circumstances, using a simple language in writing the text. Second, using saying verbs. She said, informed, told, and reported. Third, short telegraphic information about story captured in headline. Fourth, using adverbs, time, place, and manner. And the last, using simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and present perfect.
There are 4 things to remember as a news reader. Number 1, pronunciation. The way in which a word is pronounced. Make sure to read it clearly and understandable. Number 2, intonation. Intonation is the rise and fall of the voice in speaking. Make sure to read it with a good intonation. Number 3, clarity in speaking. Always speak clearly or everyone wouldn't understand the news. And the last, number 4, pause. A temporary stop in speech. Use it in the right moment. So, those are 4 things we have to remember as news reader.
So this is the example of news item text. In this text, we can find the 3 generic structure that we have already learned. The first structure is about newsworthy event. The text that describe about this structure we can find in the beginning of this text. In the coming months, until to sing from an expert is described about the newsworthy event. The second structure is about background event. The text that describe about this structure we can find in the second paragraph. The third is sources. The musician said he found it difficult until how well they learned to sing is described about the sources.
Conclusion. So, the conclusion of our current lesson is that there are really many benefits when we read a news story in a newspaper or internet or become a news writer. News can be used as a means of education for young people. Reading the news helps you develop an open and critical mind and keeps you from misinformation.
Do not feel bad if people remember you only when they need you, but feel privileged if you are like a candle that comes to their mind when there is darkness.